Hello everybody, I hope you will be fine. And in the previous class we discussed like how the chemical series decides like which product will form at a cathode. So in today's lecture we will discuss one example and we will discuss the electrolysis of copper sulfate. So in a solution, like copper sulfate will ionize in the following form, like Cu2 positive ions plus SO4 2 negative ions. So just consider like we have this beaker and we have these two electrodes. One has positive and the other has negative charge because they're connected to the battery. And now we have the copper ions plus SO4 2 negative ions and they are in the water. So we will also have H positive plus OH negative ions now. So we have H positive and OH negative ions here as well. So in this case you can see like there is a competition between copper and hydrogen. So how we will decide like which will go towards the cathode? By looking at the reactivity series, which is here. Okay, so among copper and hydrogen we can see copper is less reactive, so that's why in this case copper will go towards the cathode. So copper will go towards the cathode and it will accept 2 electrons and it will form Cu metal, copper metal. And then there is a competition between sulfate and the oxide, and for that we also have a priority, which is like if the ions are halides, then in this case halides will go towards the anode on priority, and otherwise if in case of every other ion, OH negative will get the priority. So in this case we have competition between sulfate and OH negative ions. So OH negative ion will move towards the anode and it will form 4 OH negative ions will go and they will form water plus 4 electrons plus oxygen gas. So this is how we decide like which products will form at anode and cathode when the electrolyte is in the aqueous solution. Okay, so there is this one trick to memorize this concept for the cathode. Like for example, if the competition is between hydrogen and copper, because copper is less reactive as compared to hydrogen, then it will always be copper. And examiner usually do not ask about these metals because these are silver, mercury and gold, and these are the metals which are usually not discussed a lot in our syllabus or on usual basis. So if there will be question will be either between copper or hydrogen or between hydrogen and the other metals. So there is this one trick to remember: if there is competition between copper and hydrogen, it will always be copper. And if it's other metals, like any other metal and hydrogen, then it will always be hydrogen. Like this is how you can memorize this thing, and you can save your time in the paper to solve this question.